Aha, there we go. So let's get going with this live stream. Again, just for anybody new, I don't really do live streams very much, but I just thought as I am doing something a little bit more, or well, a little bit different, I thought would go ahead with live stream. Just as a quick explanation, I've basically been building these these sort of small, medium-sized islands right next to each other. We have this island right here, and then we have the opposing island there. Now the idea about this is that I've got this mod that I've been using, and it is really cool. You get some interactive soldiers, which they'll battle, they'll shoot each other, etc. And I thought, how about making a different style map? One the players can choose either team, so they can start on one team or the other team. And of course, you will then battle it out. However, what you do get on the islands is you're going to get sort of areas of which you have little camps of soldiers. You can then gather your soldiers together, and you can, with commands, get them to follow you or move or defend an area. And you basically have to defend your island or take over the other island. This will be put on a server eventually. So that's the idea, and I think the idea behind the live today, realistically, is just going to be to put some stuff on the actual islands themselves. Just players or stuff for players to come, because primarily it's not going to be too much building. However, I suppose you might want to defend your stuff. And some of the things you are going to get, let's just go through them now, are going to be obviously guns and whatnot. You get attachments, lots of different style guns, and I think the idea behind that is going to be that I'll leave crates everywhere. So these crates will have guns, because obviously the thing with this map, I have created it on World Painter, so it is just these two islands, that is it. You can't go elsewhere, you can't go to the Nether, etc. and stuff like that. So you do need to be able to find all your stuff, you know, little knives, shields, riot shields, they're pretty cool. Lots of stuff, however, we need to get that dotted around. Another thing with this is that you're going to get helicopters, you're going to get planes, what's that, we got anti-aircraft, vehicles and stuff like that. We also have tanks and other vehicles. So I suppose one of the things, obviously I won't be leaving many of them around the islands, is that there are going to be a few vehicles that the players can find. They can get them out of there and they can use them, potentially build a bridge and attack each other. Choices are sort of endless with what you do. With the soldiers, I can't really show you because we have to create them, but you do get to, you know, give them whatever gun and give them whatever costume, outfit, I suppose. Another thing that I added to Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, because I really, as it's not so much of a building map, I want it to be more of a, you know, like you explore, you find stuff, it looks pretty cool, and you like look through it, see if you can find anything good. Obviously, being that the cupboards will open, like chests, we can hide stuff in the cupboards. Time. Just make it a day again. So let's get started. Now, I'm not going to do the soldiers quite yet. I think I'm going to start off with a few a few structures or something like that to get started. Maybe a few camps, decorate a house or something like that, and get like a little soldier camp. But yeah, the idea being is that you'll be able to run around this map, more of an adventure map, capture the soldiers, and you know, maybe make tactical points. You can take them along the shoreline so they defend, etc. Anyway, too much talking. So some of the cool things that we do have are, if I come over, I need to find the right block here, we have a builder's block here. So let's test this out first with a wall. We want to, I suppose, want a sort of wall. The soldiers do hit quite long distance. I'll do a test quite shortly, but at the moment, from shoreline to shoreline, they could probably just reach each other depending on what gun they have. So yeah, let's make some blockades, and let me just show you how this block works. It's a pretty awesome block. Let's place this down. The only problem with this is you're never really sure what way it's going to start off. So let's just go down. Let's go to wall schematic and do a preview. Now it looks like it is going the right way that we want it. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, although that is overlapping a bit. So in fact, let me take that off. I'm pretty sure I can take that off. Yeah, we don't want that. So need to come a bit further back. And yeah, we'll start off with a little wall. Hang on, I'm going to be in the way there. So to be fair, I'm not actually quite sure how interesting this live is going to be. However, it will get pretty cool eventually. We've got lots of stuff to do, making the soldiers, putting them on teams and stuff like that. So let's just check that out. And that's looking pretty good, and it's looking like a pretty good defense. One of the things that I forgot to mention, in fact, is that you also have these large cannons and anti-aircraft guns. What I'm thinking is to do is to put one flyable vehicle on each island, and obviously then it's up to the other island to have anti-aircraft guns, or they could potentially come and drop bombs on you. So yeah, lots of fun stuff, not normal Minecraft stuff. Hang on, I better check the... Yeah, gameplay seems to be okay from what I can see from the other screen. But yeah, so lots of different stuff we can do. It's a bit war-ish, I suppose, but you know, all is good and fun. So let's carry on with some of these walls. What height did I put it at? I'm keeping it at the same height so the walls actually match. So it's got to be somewhere around there. Yeah, I think that'll do quite nicely. I hope these match ups after insta-build them. You can't take them down quite so easy. There's no undo button. So let's go insta-build. Please match up. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. So I'm not going to make the walls go along the whole wall line, but we do want some sort of, you know, some sort of wall, I suppose, to stop invaders coming straight in. So I'm not going to be building the whole thing. I'm just going to be building like the start. So obviously you don't want people spawning in and then just being able to go straight and destroy one of the islands just by shooting them from their island. If I can find it now, also we do have a huge spawn-in tower, I suppose you can call it. I hope it's on this side because I've just flown all the way over to this side. Oh, it's not, is it? Okay, it's on the other side. So basically everybody that starts on this map when it's on the server will start on this big huge tower, and yeah, they have to pick a team, or they can just go completely without a team, which I do believe you'll just get shot from either team. So you can go rogue or choose a team. Once you do choose them, it will then teleport you to the right island camp, and then you can go ahead and yeah, start the adventure. Obviously this is pretty cool because you can join in with like 5 or 10 friends, and yeah, there's going to be where you start. Obviously nothing's been decorated, it is literally just a huge thing into the sky, but you'll be up here. Basically there'll be a button to TP to either place depending on when you start. When you do start the game, in fact, it does let you pick Axis or Ally. Pick one of them two, and then yeah, it will teleport you to the right place. Or you can go rogue, just jump off, do your own thing, and try not to get shot by everybody. So let's get back to the wall over here. Like I previously mentioned, I don't want to do too much, but I do want to add some stuff. Obviously, first defense we'll do, then we'll do some random shacks. We need some way of having the soldiers in areas that people can just sort of discover them. You can then do the command for them to follow you as well. What are these red? Oh, it's cotton. So that was in there. Depth of around there. Let's go again. I've hit it pretty lucky so far. Very nice. That's not looking too shabby, to be fair. Let's go over this side now. Probably go over till about potentially here. I think they do have quite a nice corner bit. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get that lined up properly. But, you know, we'll give it a try. They do have a nice corner bit. Another really cool thing about this block is they actually have, like, these other buildings as well, which will make building so much easier and faster. Obviously, I don't want to use all of them. So that's just being a bit of a copy, but they do have some nice buildings on here. I'll show you shortly. So, let's see. That's 2 blocks under here. So, that's got to be round and about there. Let's place our next wall. Oh. No, that does not match. Or does it? Huh? Or is it just a different colour? Oh, I think I think it's just a different colour. Yeah, right. Wait, surely. Well, unless I've literally, yeah, I must have hit it actually perfect, so it's lined up with the column as well. So yeah, let's go to insta build there. Very nice. Like these little window here. One thing as well is the bullets will shatter glass, so they won't break bricks. However, bricks, stone. However, what they will, like cannons, can break them. Bullets can't. So you can shoot through the glass. You cannot shoot through stone, which makes sense, obviously. That's looking quite nice already. Obviously, we'll have to sort out the front, but to be fair, all it's going to need is just a little bit extra sand, maybe some sort of plant life. So let's see, where were we? I should probably really find out the actual, there we go, so we're 91, we got to pop it down. And that's the height, by the way. 91, so we're looking good there. Let's grab us another wall. Very nice. Should I do a few more? Yeah, I could maybe sort of come out so it looks... take this off. We could have it so it looks like it's coming out of the earth. So what I'll do is we will then bury these little bits so it looks like the wall sort of, you know, in time has got a bit weathered. So let's go. $91. Down to wall schematic. And this should be our last one. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good there. Yeah, and then we can cover that side. We can make it look like it's sort of buried under the sand and the dirt. Do I go a little bit further on this side? In fact, what we should do, we should have a gap, make it look like it has broken into, so make like an easy broken entrance. I think that would probably make the most sense. Let's see, let's make sure that we stay on the line itself. Where's 91? That's quite a bit down. Right, let's go. Let's see. Did that work? Did it? Oh yeah, no, that did actually. Yeah, we can fill that quite nicely on the left. And then yeah, we can have a broken bit, a gate bit. They do actually have a gate. I should have thought. What? Of course they've got a gate, for crying out loud. Right, come on. Let's test the gate out. That was my fault. Should have thought of that. So, gate schematic. It's got to be that one. Let's go for a preview. Oh. No. That does not fit there. Oh, that is... Oh, yeah, but that's got to be kept, has it not? That is an amazing one. So, how many bricks have we got to come over? I'm going to say we got to come over about 8 blocks this way. So let's take this away. Oh, let's check height-wise as well. I think it's looking a little bit too high there. Oh no, in fact I can see the gate. Maybe I'm going to do 1 block higher, I think. So 8 blocks this way, 1 block higher. Right, we don't want you. No, go away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me just make a hole so I can actually see above me. Right, there we go. Let's go. I can't see it now. Glass schematic. Now let's check it out. This should hopefully line up really nicely. Let's see. I can't actually see. Oh no, will it build? Okay, that might be a problem. Right, I think, yeah, let's go for it. I can work with that either way. I know it's going to be a bit off center, but you know, it's like a war server. Who is really going to care? Probably someone will really care, but you know, it's what it is, unfortunately. Let's go. Let's insta-build it. It's too late now. It's done. So let's see. Did it leave? You know, actually, quite happy with that. Enjoying that straight there. It's not perfect, but it's not too bad either. Just make a bit of stone. Yeah, we can fit that right in. I think, in fact, let's do that right now. Let's grab us some stone. Oh, another thing that I did want to add here, but I've not quite figured out yet, is first of all, you got a teams thing. So you can make like a capture the flag, you can make a team deathmatch or just a deathmatch with everybody. And then you also got these other programmable NPCs. So you got like your first ones, which are like the soldiers, which we're going to use in this one. And they basically, they're Axis or ally, and they don't like each other. They will shoot each other, basically. Even if they get into tanks and stuff like that, they will shoot each other. After that, you also have some other programmable ones, which you can also set to not like each other, but they're a little bit harder to program. I have been taking some looks at videos, and it even goes to the extent where you've got to like program the noises for them shooting a gun from the video that I saw anyway. So it does look really cool. You can also add quests and stuff like that to them. However, it looks like it's going to take quite some time to learn, and I haven't quite got that time at the moment. Oh yes, this is in 1.12 as well. I did have the option actually. I saw on World Painter that in fact you can do it 1.17 as an experimental. However, the mod pack that I'm using, and I'm going to be making the mod pack available on CurseForge as an easy download from the launcher. So that'll be all ready to be able to connect up to the server as well for anybody interested to actually join. So let's just finish this up. I'm gonna have to use my keyboard numbers. My mouse scroller is pretty gone. I'll just scroll now continuously, and it just chooses. It just goes left. It goes right. I don't know. It just goes its own way. So let me just select that again. Yeah. So it turns out it's actually a lot easier and faster for me to simply select them manually by hand or by numbers on the keyboard, which is very annoying, but it is what it is. Let's see. Almost there. This is literally taking no time at all to do this. I thought it'd take a bit more time. No, that one there. A little decoration, and we're looking pretty good now. I'm not going to go as far as adding the buttons on there, but that's pretty seamless. Apart from making the actual window itself, which maybe I'll do at a later date, that's looking pretty good. Obviously, the ground isn't touching. That isn't looking too great, but yeah. So let's have a look here. Maybe the most natural way to do this is maybe throw gravel. So if I go with some gravel and I get some sand, because that sort of falls naturally. Why am I searching in there? So let's get some gravel. Let's get some sand. Do we want red sand? No, we don't. So let's start hitting it up with the gravel first. Obviously this will fall. We can just sort... Oh, what? Huh? Is it because it's falling on a slab? Oh. That's weird. That's very weird. Will it fall now? Ah, very nice. So... Well, it doesn't seem to want to fall on the pre-generated slab there. This is going to be a bit of a pain. Is it doing the same here? Oh, it is. Alright, there we go. So let's start covering this up a little bit with a little bit of gravel. Use a little bit of sand there. Go back to the gravel. I wonder why it's doing that there. That's very weird. So nice. Let me break this down a little bit as well. So this is looking a little bit unnatural. Just a nice straight edge right on the end there. Very nice. We look like a slightly attacked castle now. Let's see what we got here. That built on sand, unfortunately. So that's looking pretty good. I like that. There's not really much to decorate at the moment, is there? Like I got like the mod for this is pretty nice actually. Let's have a look through some of the stuff. If you've never used Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, it literally has everything from little tables, chairs, cupboards, armchairs, lights, and they actually do light. I checked this. If you right click on them, they'll go on and off like a switch. You actually got light switches as well. You got blinds, curtains, fence post, computers. Like I said, light switches. You even got bathroom stuff, kitchen stuff, stoves. The list goes on. It's really good. So hopefully by the end of this, it's going to start looking quite nice. Obviously at the start it's always a bit hard, well I find it always a bit hard getting started on an absolute blank slate, especially like this one is. So let's think. This realistically, I was a bit hesitant on whether to put soldiers right up close at the start, just in case they start battling with each other and then they bring all the other soldiers into it and they follow each other and you know go to the death, unfortunately, and we don't want that. So realistically I do want some of the army camps to be back here. Maybe we should start with one already. Why not? Oh, nice. We got some wolves spawning in. That's pretty cool. Oh, of course. Yep. Must be the way I set the biome. I completely forgot about that. So let's think what's going to be a good way to actually for this to look like. Do we want to go for certain colours? Do we just want to go for like ruined old homes? Ah, of course, the building block. Let's see what we can find here. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. Let's put this down a little bit. Barn, bakery. Could be like an old bakery that like the army took over and they're sort of staying in there. We've got a church schematic. Inn. I want to see now. Oh, that's large. Probably not the best place there. Let's have a look inside. What is an inn? Look at that. You got tables and chairs. Rooms, I don't know. You've even got like a little loft. It's a little bit big though, isn't it? Yeah, inn. I like it, but it's not going to stay. So let's try something else now. Guard tower schematic. Now I think it might be this one, so I know that one of them doesn't work, as you can see nothing pops out there. Guild house schematic. Let's check this out. What? What in the name? What? Oh, I thought... Well, I don't understand. Oh... Sorry about this puzzledness. I'm just trying to work out why this looks like this. Just go check the name one more time. Guild House. Let's take the preview off. Really interested in that. I want to know what that is. It's a bit big though, so let's just let's go for a shop. Let's just check out the shop for now. Why are these buildings so big? I'm looking for something nice and small. Maybe we have to come out a little bit more. So let me just take this out. Let's go over to this corner now. Let's see. Tier house 1 schematics, wall schematic, tower. Let's try this tower. Okay, that's working. Okay, that looks pretty cool. It could be like a watchtower, and you could just... Yeah, I like that. Oh, that's... It's come through a bit funny, isn't it? So let's go for an insta build and hope it doesn't actually build like that. Insta build, let's go. Let's make it day again. And to be fair, just apart from a little bit of pruning around the sides, that looks quite good. I quite like that. So in fact, that looks like we probably should have a few of them darted around the whole island. They are watchtowers. Let's just see if we got another area over here. We do. So in fact, this right here would be no. This really would be a good place, but I think this will give too much of an advantage. If you're playing on this team, you can literally just spy on what they're doing over here, which you don't really want to do, especially like, you might be planning something. Anyway, so let's not give them too much an advantage. Let's do one right here. Where was it now? It was the tower. Tower schematic. I don't know. I think that's going to matter. Let's go for it. They're all matching on all the sides. Yeah, very nice. If we come through here, we should. There we go. Now you can sort of see if they're invading, but it won't go right into their territory. You won't be able to see right into their area from this team. I actually quite like this already. This is a nice little look. I can imagine lots of little lights and lanterns. This has gone very, very drabby. So maybe one more. Let's say like 3 per island, I would say. So you got 3 watchtowers. It might even divide the island into like little villages. People might want to go to one particular bit and guard it, etc. Or you could have like nice area. Sticks out like a sore thumb. Let's go check out over here. There's not really... Okay, this potentially could be it. Let's just think. Yeah, there, that's good. So it just stops on their shoreline. So let's say, and there is boats, but if you do get a boat coming over and they're trying to invade you by boats, you'll be able to see when they get to this point. In fact, actually, it really would make sense to go here. I'm just going to do it here. You can see it ever so slight bit of there. Let's come back a little bit. Yeah, let's get it built up around here. Let's just make sure it makes sense. Get a little preview up of it first. No, that does not make sense. That needs to come down probably about four or 5 blocks, I'd say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Just go insta build. I'm going to go with my guts. Very nice. Just a small join between there and the tower. In fact, you might not even need a join, but that looks pretty good. Let's just go over here, take a little look. That's nice. Sort of looking a bit castle-y. Looks a little bit tougher to invade now anyway. So yeah, I like that. Obviously, as the game progresses, and I do hope some people join, so please do join. Obviously, join the Discord. I'll leave the Discord thing in the description quite shortly. Probably not right now though, so I can't get it up on that PC. But yeah, it'd be really fun to see. You could make sort of expeditions. See if you go around the back of the island. Trick them if they haven't got walls built there, and that's going to look quite good. Got little lookout spots over here which you build yourself. So yeah, I'm liking the look of this. Not liking the look of this though. Let's get rid of that. Let's go. Pigs are spawning, that's good. At least to be able to get some livestock, I suppose. Now let's get stuff that they can't blow up by shooting over. I didn't realise I must have put the brush on 100% here because it is not done like a little rainforest. It is done a lot of rainforest. We are we are deep in rainforest. At least one thing with this island is that you won't be running out of wood, I suppose, anytime soon. Let's see if we can build something. Or do I just make makeshift ones? It looks like these buildings are really, really big. So let's just see if we can find maybe one more small one. Ah, small house schematic, surely. That's small. It's not in the right area. Let's go somewhere like there. Oh, no. House small schematic. Was that the same one? Seems to be. Let's go. Insta build. Let's go. Yeah, that's workable. That's workable. We could do that. That can be like, in fact, let's do that right now. We got some furniture. Let's try and furnish it. I won't put the army men in there now, but let's make it look a little bit more real. In case you do come here, let's make it look a bit more like a camp that you just managed to find along your journey. With hopefully a few friendly soldiers, if you're on their team, obviously. So let's break this down a little bit. It's a bit of a straight edge, which we don't like. In fact, let's get a few over-facing bits. Not too many, though. By the way, I'm not great at doing this. I've got friends that are way better at making stuff look a bit more real. Unfortunately, I try my best. It's not great all the time. There we go. So that definitely doesn't look much better, but let's check out the inside. And it looks like it's actually come furnished somewhat, which I quite like. However, these are not the furnishings that we want. Thank you. We'll leave the bed there. We'll leave that there as well, because again, let's start hiding some goodies. Start putting them in cabinets and whatnot. So let's make a very small kitchen to start with. Let's get some light up in here first. Okay, it's just a very dark area apparently. So let's get the little kitchen area first. So let's go for the spruce oak cabinet, the spruce cabinet. Let's go from some really old looking counters. Do we have older than that? Let's see. This is cool, the mirror. In fact, let me show you now. It's really laggy, so I won't use it in the actual map itself, but I've never seen this in Minecraft before. It's pretty cool. check that out. That is a working mirror, and it works really well. However, on a server, will lag out a bit, especially if you've got a few people doing it. But just, that is cool, right? I really like that. Anyway, let's go back in here. Let's get the fridge. All good kitchens need a fridge. Maybe it should be so old that it's got spruce tables rather than counters. Let's try both. Definitely need some blinds. I love this. This is oh, let's get a lamp to light it up a little bit. An oven. You can't cook without an oven, so let's start furnishing. First of all, let's get a little table with a light first, because I can't see anything. So we do that, right click, and we got a little light. It's not the best little light, but it is a little light. Now this is going to be the cooking area. Let's put a hob down. Is that too? Yeah, no, but you got to have some space to cook. How do they look like sideways? No, that won't work. So we need like some down cabinets. I don't know what that's called. Oh yeah, cabinets. There we go. So it's also going to be a bit hard in terms of actually finding stuff as well. It doesn't actually look too bad. I actually quite like that. So oh, can we fit a lamp there? Oh my god, we can. This is incredible. So we've got a little kitchen in here. There'll be a few guys hanging around here. Let's keep the bed. What else can they have? What would the blinds. I'm not actually sure how to. Oh, look at that! I'm sorry, I've got to say I love the design, Mr. Crayfish. You're quite the legend for doing this. There's been a few other mods that I've used that they're just so buggy. It looks like they've done a really good job on the game, but then like after a while of playing it, you then start discovering different bugs and stuff doesn't work. Whereas with this mod, Mr. Crayfish, he's done pretty well, I've got to say. The stuff works pretty flawlessly, and to the vehicles as well. We don't get near as many bugs as I'm used to with other stuff. Obviously, I won't name mod packs because they're all good in their own way. But yeah, it's what it is. Should we get an old TV? Let's get an old TV. It looks like an old TV sort of house. Where should we get the old TV? Let's go for table there. TV facing towards the bed, which we can't do. Ah, that's annoying. Can we put the TV there? Oh, we can put the TV there. Absolutely brilliant. So you can be cooking. You can have your TV. When it's time for lights out, it's lights out, and then you go to bed. It's a good life. It's a really good life. Let's open this up a bit more. So I suppose we probably have a little picket fence to this. Do we actually have any lights? Doorbell. Your doorbells. That's pretty neat. Shower head. Bin. Let's just hold one there just in case. Microwave, blender, a plate. I didn't put the fridge down. So the fridge. Right, TV, you're going. Maybe I think I'm getting a bit too overexcited with the possibilities on here. So let's go for the fridge there. Let's take that one down. We don't really need that one. We can go for the bin there. And then we can go for the plate there. Look at that. It's like a piece of art. Do we in fact? We have space for a little armchair though, right there. Let's go for a grey one, make it look a little bit weathered and old. No, that doesn't look right there, does it? It must be like, oh, it must be like a joining thing that the sofa's basically trying to join itself. That's a bit annoying. How about here? Oh, there we go. Perfect. So let's sort this out. Oh, I'm clicking on other stuff here. Time set day. Weather change. So that is looking pretty neat. Maybe we'll make like a little outside hangout area. But yeah, we will come back to that. So the little house is looking pretty positive now. Perhaps we can start furnishing these a bit. Don't want to go too much. I don't want to overload the server when it does happen. But this is also going to need some sort of sorting out. Of course, you don't just come in straight from a front gate to like a mountain. That doesn't make sense. Perhaps we could have some staircases, something like that. I suppose this could also be really up to the players to actually do themselves to really like fix this up. So maybe I shouldn't do too much. I should make the camps, put the soldiers in, and yeah, let the players do a bit more. What I'll do is maybe make some simple paths. Like I said, a few simple buildings, simple paths to them, and places that the soldiers will be found. In fact, let's make a couple of soldiers just so I can show you the ferocity of which they fight. For this, I'm going to have to come back over to miscellaneous. Get the little flag. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. And then in fact what we need to do is just get a couple of bits that we want to give the soldiers as well. So let's just start off nice and simple. Let's go for... I don't really know guns. Let's go for mini Uzis. So they're both going to have mini Uzis. One's going to have a balaclava. The other one's going to have a British desert helmet, so we can tell the difference. Now, put the balaclava on, give them the gun, we can set how much ammo they have, so let's just do it to like 320, and they're on axis. So store that, and that will basically make any soldier once you click that on the ground. So next one, we want to make one allies. Let's change over the helmet as well. Let's go to that one. Let's go to store. So now we have two opposing teams, and they will fight each other. Let's just give a good little example here. We'll put one on this edge. Put one on here. Come on, roller. And you'll see that they're going to fight pretty quickly. I don't know if you heard that, my sound is down to 0. But yeah, they really hate each other on this. They'll kill each other at any given point. However, it does work because they can't quite see each other on either side of this island. So yeah, as you can see, quite fierce firefights. They also use the tanks and other vehicles. They use the boats, planes, etc. Now let me just make sure they actually kill these guys, because I haven't decided on what island is what. So sorry buddy, you're gone. Another thing obviously is when you do kill enemy players or enemy bots, they do drop stuff as well. Not all the time, but they can drop their guns. And obviously if they drop their guns, that's lots of more arsenal that you can bring back to your area. Now that is... Oh no, we've got fires. How? No, don't do it. Stop. I've turned fire damage off, a fire tick off. It's quite a dense rainforest as well. That wouldn't have gone down too well. There we go. First time in history that we put out fire with a diamond sword. I wonder what that was. It must have been lightning because it's so tall. So that is looking good. Very nice. Sorry, I'm a very visual person. I have to look at it over and over, but you can see the 3 towers now. We might have to change the colours on the towers just to make it, once we do choose a colour for the team, make it suit that team, but that's looking pretty cool. Let's see. Is there anything really to decorate on here, or is it just simply ladders? Okay, it appears we have little floors. We could have a few bits, like one could have a TV, one could be a cabinet thing. Again, we could hold some extra ammo. Yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Oh, did I just see something? That was weird. That was very weird. Oh, another thing. So I'm not going to be doing this for ages, this video. Just going to see, do a little test there. Obviously continue at another point. But before we finish on here, I just want to go through, obviously the 1.8 has come out and we got all the like caves, the nice lush caves and stuff like that. But I just want to point out something that has been here since like 1.12.2 on World Painter. And I mean, it's been here for like years now. You can literally do it. It's been on beta. However, I swear to God, the caves are exactly the same. It's almost like they use the same system that they had in, 1.12.2 to use the same one. Let's see if we can do an effect. Actually, let's go spectator and let's see if we can see some of these cave systems. Let's go. Oh, yeah, we need to be able to see. Night vision. There we go. Now, like, obviously you've got to imagine this a little bit, and you've got to imagine it's got the extra plants and stuff that they put on, but like, there are parts that are very similar. Obviously, I haven't done this. We've got one there, yeah. I haven't done this just for the cave systems, but I did add some of the beta just to show on here. But like, look, it's the same sort of thing. Like, it's been here for so long on 1.12.2. Oh, we even got some diamond there. But obviously, yeah, I'm just imagining this with the ivy, with the new plant life and stuff like that. It'll look very similar. Seems to have taken a long time to create something that's just very similar to what we had already. The fact, if we travel a little bit further, I'm pretty sure that we're going to see some more. You got the options of caverns, caves. You see there, that splits into two. We got some big ones twisting around here. And in fact, with the World Painter, you can actually set it so like the whole map has them running all the way through as well, and they connect to each other. So yeah, just a little pointer there, which I just sort of started thinking to myself and thought, why is it? It seems very similar. There we go. You can see the cave systems all lead down. Let's find another big one. Again, this probably isn't the best example. One that I'd done before was amazing. Well, actually, let's go see the World Edge. I did wonder how they do this with World Painter, because you can choose whether it's the void, just the edge, and it's the void. It certainly is the void. So that is really cool, actually. I just realised the whole island, you simply can't escape. You have to be on one or the other, which is pretty cool. I like that. Right, so I think I'm going to take a break. Might go live a little bit later on today. But yeah, I wanted to get into the spirit of things. We've got a few buildings done here. And it's starting to look pretty good. I am quite tempted to do some of the soldiers. But I know that I should stop myself, because otherwise... I just like, it's so fun to have battles on here. In fact, let's escape from this. Let me just see if I have another version, and let's just have a little bit of an epic war. So WW6. I think that's going to be another copy here. So let's just test out on another copy. Let's just smash in loads. Sorry, load of soldiers, some tanks and stuff like that. Where am I? So let's have a look at what a war would actually look like between here. Right, what are we going to need? We are going to need... I suppose we don't really need uniforms. Let's get some guns. Let's get one of these. Let's go for a sniper. And let's go for a Type 99. Get our little flag. Oh, and let's get some vehicles as well, just to check out the vehicles, how they use them. Now what I'll do is, we do have some boats. Let me just find the boat. Some of these. I'm going to take some of these. Let's take a British Jeep. Get the AA gun. Where are the boats? I know they're here. I've been in one. They were pretty cool. Oh, here are the bombs as well. When you do get planes and helicopters, you can drop bombs. It's pretty epic. Let's grab a tank. Am I blind? Ah, there we go. So, in fact, let's just get rid of that one. Let's start first with the boats. Now, the soldiers will run to the boats. I'm not sure if this will work. I haven't tested this. I just thought, why not? It's a test world. Let's do it here where they can actually see each other quite close as well. So, I'm going to put the vehicles down first. Not the best placement. Let's pop one over here. Now, let's give them both one of these and one of the other ones as well. I don't know what they're called. Oh. Okay, that's not good. Let's see if we can place that just a little bit better. Let's go for one of these right here. I'm not actually too sure how this is going to go, because sometimes if you spawn straight away, they've got quite a distance when they shoot, and they basically just end up killing each other. But yeah, there we go. So they've got one of them each. Should I just leave them with boats? Let's just give them some jeeps. Why not? It's a test world. So let's pop a couple of jeeps down. I'm pretty sure they can jump in the back and shoot them, which is pretty cool. Wow, you get like 3 areas you can shoot from them. And let's give them a tank each too. So tank down, let's go arm up the other side. Now again, I apologise, this completely random thing I thought I'd just do now. Let's go. Right, tank. Little pointless jeep they probably won't use. Let's give them one this time. Oh yeah, and they need some of these guys. So let me clear a little bit of space. I'm not sure with the AA gun, I can't remember. Is an AA gun simply just for range, like a long range cannon type device? Or is that also to take aircraft down? So we've got one there. And let's get these guys, just another one over here. Now these are pretty cool, so they do blow up. There we go. Now, I'm trying to think what I can do to stop these guys shooting each other straight away, and immediately I can think of just building a wall, I suppose. So let's make it over here. Make it to here, I suppose. They won't be able to see each other. Hopefully that's not too horrifically big. 159. Come on. Can I just have brick? There we go. Perfect. So we now have our wall, hopefully of safety. I then should be able to do the command. This one here. Very nice. So wall back up, please. Let's get some baddies on the go. I just got rid of all the guns. Come on. Let's go for a mix of sniper and a mix of rifle. Now let's go axis for this one. And we'll do another one axis with this gun. Allies with this one. And then allies. There we go. So, I'm not really going to keep count of this because this wasn't really planned. But let's just spawn load in. About 20 odd. Something. Oh, it would help if I'd done the other ones. Uh-oh, right, they're going to battle, I better. Oh. But the wrong ones. Alright, let's put a little variety. Now let's quickly go over because they seem to be arming up quite quickly. Let's go. Oh, cool. Right now, let's watch a little battle commence. I hope. Oh, that was quick. Are they shooting from the guns? Oh, they're shooting from here as well. Oh, they're getting taken out. Is he going to shoot? Oh, is he even shooting? Oh, they got done. They just got done. Let's go and check these guys out. Yeah, I mean, they're armed up. They're shooting. Look at that. That's crazy. They're ready. Let's do that one more time. That was pretty fun. So, wall up. Make sure we spawn the right people. So, we're looking pretty good for about 20 people again. Ish. There's some in the water. I don't know. Come on, scroller. You're letting me down. Oh, look at that. That must have been a cannon fire. Something blowing up, maybe. Right. We're looking good. Actually, no. Let me give them some time. Where are you going, guys? No wonder you lost the last war. Unless they're all going for the tank. Oh, okay. I see. They're going for the big guns. They want to get ready. So let me give them a chance to get ready. They've got ready. These guys are now returning to the boat. I'll let them get to the boat and these things. Let's just give these guys a chance. They lost pretty badly last time. These guys are like more than ready. They're crossing the sea sort of ready by foot. So come on, reach the boat and we shall get going. Got one in. Okay, that's it. Wall is coming down. Oh, diggity dang. Oh, that tank is... Yeah, they got the tanks in now. Uh-oh. Oh, it takes a while to turn the turret. Come on, guys. I saw the cannon. I think it made it. Oh no, they just can't do it. Come on, guys. You can't. You can't just stay there. Come on. You let the whole team down. Can I get you out? I can't get him out. Let's go check it out. They've lost the boat. Oh. This tank is an absolute savage. It is just taking everything out. These guys are armed. Anyway, that was fun. I'm going to stop the live feed. I might go a little bit later on tonight and do another one. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.